Amid hand sanitizer shortages across the city, some Toronto businesses have taken it upon themselves to help in the fight against coronavirus. I'm here at Reid's Distillery, where the family-owned business is utilizing their existing resources to use a byproduct that is normally in their distillation process to then make sanitizer.
We saw a decline in business very quickly. So then from there, we had time. We had availability of that resource at least. When it came time to pivoting the actual production, it's not that different. It is about sourcing some ingredients that are a little bit harder to find. That's been, I would say, the bigger challenge. That is certainly, I guess, our limit on production currently. So what we're doing here, we're producing a sanitizing spray, and we wanted to make sure we could produce something that was useful for people in a multitude of fashions. One of the base ingredients that is required in order to produce a sanitizer is 70% alcohol, and we have higher than 70% alcohol. And so that is the key ingredient that we need in order to do so. Effectively what we do is we distill and create this alcohol. From there, we're going to take that alcohol, we are going to bring it down to the right percentage to effectively remove viruses and certain elements. That 70% is an important percentage. You can go below that down to the 60%, but that's kind of your range you want to play within. Beyond that, what we're going to do is introduce things like hydrogen peroxide and glycol, just to ensure that there's the continued kind of sterilization of the process for the hydrogen peroxide. And then as well, in terms of the glycol, that's more for the remoisturization if it is being used on hands, just because the alcohol does dehydrate. Once that's done, it's really about bottling. I mean, the orders are coming in from essential services, and those are the ones we really want to try and fill. They are much, much larger. They're for thousands, and we're trying to. Our biggest challenge there is really on the spray bottles. You know, whether it be a spray bottle formulation or transitioning to a rub-in formulation, it's getting the containers. And so we're trying to figure that one out right now. We have found is based on what we saw with the hoarding and the people trying to stockpile, we've actually had quite a positive response. We aren't seeing that here. What we're finding is people who are coming in are people who are in need and people who have been looking for this for a long time. Give us a call first, just to make sure that we've got appropriate supply at that time. We've got personal sized spray sanitizers that they can use. We are trying to continue to provide that to the community as much as possible. It's about, I would say about 100 uses. And then from there, once they use it, they can come back and we will refill it for them.